Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll get 6 on this one, moving it inside the 40-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. They'll try to run here with Barkley. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
That's taken in right side by Leggett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 7.
Hey, 57. Attack. 43. Hey, Sunday.
Now Mahomes. This is caught at the 2. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Levis to open with a pass. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Alohi Gilman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Motion man is Rice. Here's Barkley. A dive, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Diamond. Oh, Mike 49.
On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll get this very close to a 1st down. A nice run there. It just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
49, Mike 49.
They put Kelsey in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Levis. That is intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
To throw is Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Yellow.
A handoff, running left, it's Barkley. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
15.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down. Now it is 1st and goal. Here's Barkley. And he'll be taken down. And that's going to do it. That's the last. The line of scrimmage, the 7 for 2nd and goal. One more time, they try Barkley. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice.
Hey, 15. Hey, dribbling.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. That one taken in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Steelers. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 21. Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Mike zero, Mike zero. Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Set.
On play action, here's Levis. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. Mahomes back. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Butker's kick is good. And the Steelers extend the lead to 24-0.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 38-yard line.
Like 24. Zero's down. 49 window. Hey, let's go.
They put Kelsey in motion. They run out of the gun, and it's Chubb. And that'll give them a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Nice first down pick up there by Troy Franklin. And Mike, if there's one thing he is not going to have to learn or make a real big adjustment in the NFL is from time to time again, they're just going to tell him, go deep, run fast, and we're going to throw it as far as we can, because there might not be a more explosive receiver in this rookie class than Franklin. 14 touchdowns last year. That was tied for 3rd in the FBS. This guy is a home run hitter, and they're going to try to give him as many opportunities downfield all season long.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. 20 Rita.
To throw is Levis. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's into the end zone. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Tommy Eichenberg, the former Buckeye, in there on the tackle. Third down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is caught. He finds his big target, Leggett. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. On 1st and 10, it's Mark. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, The other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick, so it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita. And 24 Linda, flat green 18 green. Hey, I'm back. 49's down, 22 Rita.
On first down, Levis. He keeps it himself.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, come on. Here. Out on.
From the gun, it's Levis. That's taken in by Chubb. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
3rd and 5.
Like 54, like 54.
Out of the shotgun, Levis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Yeah, now it's just getting out of control, Mike. I mean, to see him continue to put the ball in harm's way time and time again, it's a little miscommunication. It's a little bad execution. I'm sure it's a little bit of everything. But at the end of the day, the ball is in your hands. You've got to make better decisions with it.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one caught by DJ Chark. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Now he'll run it. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Commander is 7. Harrison Butler set to kick off.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Here comes Antonio Gibson out of his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Like zero. Like zero. Set. Set hut.
Levis to throw. Now he'll air one out. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Steelers, who are in the lead. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
On. Like 46. Tracy. Set hut. Set hut.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. That's taken in by Franklin. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
That's good.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. Now he takes off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd down and 3.
Hey, like 13. Like 13. Set hut. Set hut.
Levis to throw. Now sets up a screen for Chubb. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
On. Like 90. 54 Rita. Set hut. Diamond.
Here's Levis. And that is incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Tight end motioning left. On 2nd down, Mahomes. That's to the right side and incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
Now a screen set up for Barkley. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Cody Barton.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Mo. 40 Rita. Hand up.
Throwing is Levis. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Mike 13.
To throw is Levis. And that is incomplete. Nick Chubb, the intended target there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. This is going to be fielded at the goal line. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Steelers.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground, this is Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
15.
A run up the middle with Barkley. Inside the 35. And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. An even 40 yards. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Back to the sideline and intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll look underneath here for Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Troy Franklin, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike.
Back to the air, it's Levis. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Ah, Mike 49. Stop. 22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Here's a handoff to Chubb.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
4 yards. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
49, Mike 49.
Motion man, sent right. And a nice defensive play there. Good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Mike 0, Mike 0.
In motion comes Beckham. On 2nd down, Levis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Levis. And he's not going to get away. They track him down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the fourth quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Levis. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that is incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Hey, mayday, mayday, mayday. Like 49. Like 49.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And he's in. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Commanders. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive in this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for two. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Levis has the offense back at the line with a two-point try. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll swing that out wide. And he gets into the end zone for the two. So it's not over yet. It's back to a two-score game. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the 3. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
First and 10.
Yellow.
They'll run it to the right here with Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Motion man is Rice. Once again, it's Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Motion man is Rice. Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And he'll be near the first down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Now a stoppage for an injured player, and it's Saquon Barkley who appears to be shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Yellow.
try to run it with Lloyd. First down and more inside the 15. A gain there of 17.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Whoa. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Like 5-4! Like 5-4! 20 Rita! Wheels! Wheels! Zero's down, 90 down! Zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita!
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He's going to air this one out. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He's going to... The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Commanders 15. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, come on, come on. Here.
They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Like 54, like 54. 3 down. 4 downs down. Hey, 24, Linda. Select green 18, green.
Once again, it's Chubb. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
0.
Running is Chubb. And they are not gonna catch him. He's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Washington. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Like 46, like 46. 29's down, 22 Rita. Diamond.
On 1st down, Levis. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
And like 13,
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it'll be 2nd down.
like 90.
To throw is Levis. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
40 Rita. On. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Tracy. Set. 54 Rita. Set.
On 4th down, Levis. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead.
Commanders 22. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Right 13, right 13. Diamond.
Here's Levis. Open man, right side is Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And
Zero's down, 49 window.
First and 10 at the 47-yard
They
line.
put Kelsey in motion.
What?
Levis to throw on first and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Right 90, slide.
Here's Levis. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. Later in the fourth quarter, taking a knee and just putting an end to it. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
That's caught by Bowers. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Two first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man downfield, it's Leggett. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Yellow. Line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visitors.